ADO.NET is a set of computer software components that programmers can use to access data and data services based on disconnected datasets and XML. It is a part of the base class library that is included with the Microsoft .NET framework. It is commonly used by programmers to access and modify data stored in relational database systems, though it can also access data in non-relational sources. ADO.NET is sometimes considered an evolution of ActiveX Data Objects technology, but was changed so extensively that it can be considered an entirely new product. Architecture. ADO.NET is conceptually divided into consumers and data providers. The consumers are the applications that need access to the data, and the providers are the software components that implement the interface and thereby provide the data to the consumer. ADO.NET and Visual Studio. Functionality exists in Visual Studio IDE to create specialized subclasses of the dataset classes for a particular database schema, allowing convenient access to each field through strongly typed properties. This helps catch more programming errors at compile time and enhances the IDE's IntelliSense feature. ADO.NET and OA mapping. LINQ to SQL. Entity Framework. The ADO.NET Entity Framework is a set of data access APIs for the Microsoft .NET Framework, similar to the Java Persistence API, targeting the version of ADO.NET that ships with .NET Framework 4.0. ADO.NET Entity Framework is included with .NET Framework 4.0 and Visual Studio 2010, released in April 2010. An entity framework entity is an object which is a key representing the primary key of a logical data store entity. A conceptual entity data model is mapped to a data store schema model. Using the entity data model, the entity framework allows data to be treated as entities independently of their underlying data store representations. Entity SQL, a SQL-like language, serves for querying the entity data model. Similarly, LINQ extension LINQ to entities provides typed querying on the entity data model. Entity SQL and LINQ to entities queries are converted internally into a canonical query tree which is then converted into a query understandable to the underlying database. See also, comparison of ADO and ADO.NET, external links, ADO.NET, ADO.NET overview on MSDN, ADO.NET for the ADO programmer, ADO.NET connection strings, ADO.NET team blog, list of ADO.NET providers at databossdrivers.com, incubation projects, data access incubation projects, Jasper, download.